it do, family? I know, I know I've been bullshitting. I know for a fact I've been bullshitting. I've been supposed to did this a couple times this week, didn't get around to it. Supposed to did it a couple times last week, didn't get around to it. Well, but we're here now. If I know you guys can see, but I know you can't. But I know you guys can. Y'all see that belly, man? That belly. Gigi. Okay, get out. Get out. She should drop between February 6th and February 16th. I'm excited. She's huge. Like, yeah, she's huge. She's carrying way better than she carried the miscarriage, as you guys can tell. When she went halfway through the miscarriage, and well, she made it through half of the pregnancy before she went to the miscarriage. This is gonna be full term in less than a week. So I'm not in a rush. You guys won't get pictures until about the 4th week, so I don't know which ones are healthy and maturing well and holding their weight after they get their shots and dewormers and stuff. Then I'll post pictures, let you guys know which ones are available. Not all of them are going to be available. I can tell you that now. Yeah, I know for a fact not all of them are going to be available, and I'm still up in the air if I'm going to keep one or not. Hell, I'm up in the air about everything right now until she drops. But you know, we won't be able to tell. We won't be able to know what we're going to do until she drops them. So that's really what we're anticipating, is waiting for her big ass to drop. That's really it as far as Gigi. You always gotta scratch something. Yeah, you guys know who the father is. It's Dallas. Joe Jen's Dallas. Go check out Joe Jen's Kennels. She's in Pennsylvania, so yeah, she got some cool stuff she's working with out there. I don't know if she's still breeding, but I know that Dallas's first breeding was on Joe Jen's property. So yeah, you guys might want to check her out. Stephen White's, I don't know if he has a Facebook page, but well, I know he has a Facebook page. It's for Stephen White's Bullies. Go check him out, because that's who I got her from. You guys know where Spawn is. He's living his fat best life. Yeah, that's really it as far as the yard. The yard's cool. We're trying to bring in some more equipment and stuff. We're talking to my cousin, and well, he's more like my brother. We're talking to him about bringing more stuff in and taking more stuff out. So we were going to go in depth into a whole bunch of other stuff like flaws and stuff like that. But to be honest, I feel like eating and smoking. But we're going to try and get through some of this. If you guys really follow me, you guys go to the website. I've been posting a lot about flaws lately. People have a misconception of what a bully really truly is. You guys are in love, not all of you guys. A lot of you guys are in love with flaws. You guys see flaws and think they're a part of the natural concept of the dog breed, and a lot of it's not. I've been talking to some people lately that's been wanting to get some dogs, and they had no idea that what they really wanted was basically a flawed dog. So look at you. You just gotta be in the camera. Until I start sending them information. If you guys are really into this bully world and really into these dogs, you guys would understand that promoting a healthy dog is the biggest key to this breed. We have a lot going on. There's a lot of speculation going on that I'm not finna get into. I'm not worried about what's happening at somebody else's yard. I'm not worried about what's happening at the shows because my yard isn't show ready yet. I'm not worried about what vets are doing what or BTLs and BSLs and all that. I'm not worried about none of that right now. Right now my focus is improving my yard. Every year I want to improve better. This litter, like I said, it's an improvement, but I haven't decided if I want to keep one or keep two or keep half or keep all or sell all or keep one or sell them three or whatever the case may be. I haven't decided on what I wanted to do yet. So that being said, I still have a goal. This litter may or may not be a part of that goal. It depends on what the litter looks like when it hits the ground. That's really it. I know Dallas has 3 flaws off the top of my head. Those 3 flaws Gima doesn't have. Gima has a couple of flaws that I know off the top of my head I can think of right now that Dallas doesn't have. So this breeding should be decent. It should be at least 2 or 3, hopefully. Show dogs. I know it'd be at least 1 or 2 show quality dogs in this breeding, but I'm hoping for at least 3. I have my own reasons why I'm hoping for 3, but it is what it is. And you know the rest will be whatever's. You know, some will be house dogs. Some won't be allowed to be bred because I might see something I might not like. You never know. You know, as a breeder, I have to. What goes out of my yard has to meet the breed standard. It has to be healthy, and yeah. So I'm not gonna allow anything out of my yard that you guys are gonna be able to talk shit about me about. I know a couple of breeders that they don't care, which is really. It really is that they don't care. When you try to give people information about the breed that would help the breed, that would help that breeder, that would help his dogs in his yard, and they completely blow it. I've heard a guy tell me, "Oh man, that's a default." I know guys that breed all of that shit, and now he's trying to breed a whole bunch of fucked up dogs. I'm not. I got a guy that wants to bring me. Has been wanting to train a puppy. The dog that he wants to trade, I have to get a good look at. So far, I didn't see maybe 2, but as breeders, instead of us focusing on the newest hot trend, the highest breeding you can create, the highest price breeding you can create, we need to really start focusing on the dogs being healthy, the dogs meeting conformation. If you say you're a breeder, and I know a lot of you guys say you're a breeder because you got 2 dogs and you let them fuck, but if you really are a breeder, educate yourself. I'm in year 6, 7 of being serious about the American Bully and breeding. I'm still learning shit, bro. Like I learn something every day. I watch a lot of people that I feel have done this long enough that I could actually learn something from. And this week I've learned that a lot of y'all just breed for trends. A lot of y'all breed unhealthy dogs because that's what your customer wants. Instead of educating your customer, oh no, you were just gonna do a fucked up ass breeding because that's what your customers want, and yeah, and call yourself a breeder, and then sell those puppies for dumb amounts of money, knowing that you're breeding basically a fucked up dog with a bunch of bad health issues. I don't want to go that route. When I lost G Black and Sierra, I was just getting serious. That's kind of why it hurts so much, and I'm still bringing about it up still, is because when I got to G Black and Sierra, I had officially started taking this dog shit seriously. and then for them to die the way they did, it is what it is. You can't. If you're invested in something, don't trust it with anybody's hands. Trust it with only your hands and the hands that you trust around you. I thought that the person I had G Black and Sierra, I thought he was that person. You find out the hard way. So beyond that, that's not finally that once I decided I was getting back into this, I was going to dedicate my time and my effort into doing it the right way. Not just getting two dogs and throwing them together and then taking the puppies and bringing another dog in and then throwing it together. I'm not none of that, bro. Like, I decided I was going to literally educate myself. And if you educate yourself about this breed, there's tons of shit that you have to go over. It's tons of stuff that you're going to miss. It's tons of stuff that you don't know. But at the same time, becoming a breeder, that all of these events become, everything that comes into this breeding becomes something that you learn from. Learn from it. But first do your studying. Understand what a true American Bully is. Understand the true structure of an American Bully. From the tail to the tip of the nose. From the gait to their hindquarters. From the top line to their paws. To just everything. Like you need to know a lot of this. I'm not saying become a veterinarian. I'm not saying that at all. But if you're going to breed the American Bully, you need to know what an American Bully truly is. A lot of you guys are running around here and had some of my people confused about what an American Bully is. Some of these people are still confused, but it's just because their lack of knowledge of the breed. And as breeders, we should be giving people knowledge about the breed. If a person comes and buys a puppy from you for $3,000, you can't take $50 to create them a care package with information about the breed in it, not just here's your puppy and here's the papers, get out of my yard. We do that here. You get documents about the parents. You get documents about the puppies. You get vitamins. You get to-go vitamins when you pick up your puppy. You get. I line you up with supplement, a place to get your supplements for your puppy and older dogs. And I want you to, when you walk out of here, to know exactly what you're getting and what the dog is supposed to look like. Which means if I got to put in 15 pieces of paper into your folder about dog flaws, I will. Because I don't want you just coming and buying a dog from me. I want you coming to buy an experience from me. When you come get your dog, I want you to get a notebook, a folder. And like I said, both parents' information, pictures of your puppy with the puppy information in it, pictures of grandparents and stuff like that. All the stuff that you need to know about what dog you're getting should be in a care package. And every person that breeds should send their person off with a care package. If you're gonna charge people over $1,000 for a dog, you can't put together a folder with a bunch of information about the breed in it, and I guarantee it won't cost $25. A folder at Family Dollar is $1. You can go to any Kinko's or any library in Oklahoma City to print off paperwork. Hell, I even got PDFs for people that wanna, when they come get their puppy. If you don't want to deal with the paperwork and you know how to read PDFs and know how to open them, I got them for you. So when you send me your email, when you drop that email down on that puppy purchase paper, that I take my copy and you take your copy and it has your email address on. When you drive off and you get an email with this whole list of PDFs, so every piece of information I gave you in that folder is in the PDFs. Because I don't want you just to come buy a dog from me. I want you to know what you're buying from me. You're not buying a pit bull. You're not buying a mastiff. You're not buying none of that. You're buying an American Bully from me. I need you to know what an American Bully is. I don't want you to go home and, oh man, I just bought $1,000 pit bull. When you go tell somebody that you bought a dog from me, that tells the person that you bought the dog, that you're telling the person that you're telling about the dog that you just bought from me, that you don't know shit about the breed, which I didn't do my job. I didn't. We have a hot breed. We have a hot breed. Everybody wants one. And y'all can't take 10 minutes out your day to educate a person. When people call my phone, oh man, hey, I heard you got some bully pits. There's 2 different breeds. That's the first thing. I don't even acknowledge the fact that they want to buy a puppy. I go straight to education. Hey man, I heard you got some short pits around. I don't have no pits. Hey, I know somebody that wants some blue pits. I don't have no blue pits. I breed American Bullies. Oh, what's the difference? It's 2 different breeds. Now the person that called me the other day didn't know there was 2 different breeds. Kept calling it bully pits. Talked to my cousin the other day. Pocket pits. I don't know what none of that shit is because it don't exist. You guys can come up with all of these names and all of this stuff, but my dogs are in UKC and ABKC. Pit bull is nowhere in the description of their standard. Yes, pit bulls are used to create this bloodline, create this breed. Yeah, they have pit bull genetics, but the fact that they're not full pit bull makes them not a pit bull. That's like me telling you that a German Shepherd mixed with a Rottweiler mixed with a Shih Tzu is a Rottweiler. It's not. The breed is still young. Early 90s. So the breed is still young. We haven't even fucking solidified what the dog actually is yet. Not because of the registries, because they set the standard. Merles are not a part of the standard. Exotics, minis, and all of that are not a part of the standard. I like pockets. That's as far as I'm going. And the reason is because some of y'all breed fucked up pockets. I found a couple of people that have some pockets that ain't fucked up. Fucked up legs, fucked up feet. Y'all like I go through my Instagram and my Facebook at least once a day. At least once a day. At the max 3 times a day. I try not to be on there much. I'm a YouTube fanatic. But Facebook and YouTube, Facebook and Instagram, y'all too. I went through that the other day, and I seen so many posts with so many fucked up ass dogs. I understand why, if things are coming down the pipe about our breed in the future, about banning the breed or whatever, I can completely understand why. You guys do unethical breedings. You post them, and then these unethical breedings, and you can look at the dog and tell that the dog is not healthy. You can tell that this dog can't jump off the couch. You can tell that this dog can't run 10 yards across the front. You can't run across the front yard in 90-degree heat. You can tell that these dogs can't breathe. You can tell that these dogs can barely walk. You can tell that they got splayed feet. All these issues, and you guys love these dogs. Knowing that these dogs are going to die within 3 years. The breeder won't tell you that. You can come pay them $5,000 for a Merle, exotic. 3 years. 3 years. And don't let you leave the dog in the car with the windows up. You can miss the 3 years. The 3 years will be a benefit. You guys like this shit. And it's irritating to me, but it's really not, because I know the direction I'm going. I'm not bringing in no exotics. I'm not bringing in no Merles. Even if the registries start allowing Merles, I'm not bringing in a Merle. I have a triple tri back there, and I just told my brother the other day, if he spits me a Merle, he can have the Merle, or I'm selling the Merle, and it's not staying in my yard. I don't want it. If I can't take it to the show, I'm building my yard to take dogs to shows with my name on it. Why would I build something I can't take to a show? I'm not in a rush to get to no show. But I'm so not in a rush to fuck up my yard. I'm not in a rush to bring in exotic. Spawn has exotic bloodline. That's exotic as we're getting. He has an exotic bloodline in his blood. That's as exotic as we're getting. That's it. I'll bring in something, a pocket that has exotic blood in it, but I'm bringing it right out. I'm not taking nothing back to an exotic in my yard. I'm not bringing in a Merle in my yard. I just don't want it. You guys know that I love black and blue tries. Always have. Spawn, G Black and Sierra. Black and blue try. That's what I want to create. That's the only thing I want really coming out my yard in the next 6 years. Is nothing but black and blue tries. You don't have to buy them. I'm not in a rush to sell them. Every dog that comes in this yard, even these puppies, even if I don't keep them, I still have a plan for them. Even if I don't sell them, I still have a plan for them. If I decide to keep every last one of these puppies, I have a plan. I have a plan. So I technically don't have to sell a dog. It's really not about the money. Yeah, I sell puppies. So lightweight is about the money, but I don't have to sell these puppies. I don't. I can take these puppies, take the males, put them off to one side, take the females, put them off in there with Spawn. Wait 2 years, let Spawn split the females, make the males as fucking part of my yard, part of the camp. That'll give me more dogs. It's not my plan, but I can. Because it's really not about the money. I don't breed for the benefit. I'm breeding for what I want to create for my yard. And then once I get what I want for my yard, I want to create for what goes around it. Black and blue tries. It can be full of lilacs and all that stuff in it. But my main goal is black and blue tries that look something like Spawn. A little bit more head, a little bit more neck, a little bit more shoulders. That's it. That's all I want. Bring that higher, and then bring the slightly higher rear down to fucking Jima's height, Jima's top line, because she doesn't have a top, she doesn't have a slightly high rear. She doesn't have a roach back or none of that shit. You feel me? So that's the goal. Only breed black and blue tries, nice head, nice body, built towards the conformation. But I understand I'm working with a program too. So when these flaws come in, I have to fix these flaws before they even come in. I have to turn dogs away. And I know I've been getting calls about trades and breedings and all of this stuff. Guys, when I decline the offer, it's really not about the dog or the person or any of that. I have a certain standard that I want to bring in. A certain standard that I want to bring in. The main reason Dallas is here is he's a try. Champion bloodline. That's it. He has a nice headpiece. He's slightly taller than Jima, which means he's taller than Spawn. Okay? So I gotta bring that down. I can do that. All of these things that I'm complaining about, I can do. But I'm building towards my what I want. The show dogs that you guys want to go out and I've never figured out why a breeder, a starting out breeder, will go out and spend $8,000 to $10,000 on a dog with somebody's name on it and then takes it to a show. But you want to be a breeder. It's either you want to be a show person, you want to take dogs to shows, no matter the name, or you want to breed. If you want to breed, you're breeding to build your dog, to build your bloodline. If you're breeding just to take other people's dogs wherever the hell, I don't know what the hell you're doing, bro. I love Whiteside, Joe Jib, Juice Box. I love a lot of these breeders, but I'm not building my yard to take their productions to the shows. I'm not trying to reproduce their productions or none of that. I'm trying to, I'm not gonna lie. Juice had a production. I seen one of his puppies at the fun show at Bullies Unlimited. That black try that he produced, oh my God. That nigga was almost exactly what I wanted. Almost. A little heavy on the wrinkles, but almost. It was really, I say, 85% of what I wanted. Yeah, something like that. But I don't want to reproduce exactly what he produced. You feel me? I want it to have a stamp on it. I want to have my stamp on it. You feel me? Everything I take to the dog shows, I want it to say 405 Bullies. I don't want it to say anybody else's name on the paperwork. That's what I'm building for. But I know that I'm not show ready because my productions that I want to take, it's going to take about 2 or 3 generations. So even in 2 years, I'm not going to be ready. In 2 years, I'll still be adding on to my yard. In 2 years, I'll still be building my brand. Now, holler at me in 4 years. We might be able to talk. I might have something for you then about my own brand, my own stamp, my own bloodline, my own type of dog. But I'm not there yet. I know this. And this breeding doesn't mean that I'm there. This breeding wasn't even supposed to happen. The day I brought Dallas in, I didn't even know she was in heat. No idea. I hadn't checked her. I put Spot in the cage so she don't fucking maul them to death so when they're eating. And other than that, they were running around the backyard and the laundry room all fucking month long. Didn't even know she was out. She was supposed to be in the kennel. It was supposed to be feeding time. Dallas was all running all over the house, climbing all over the furniture. Hey man, get out of my house, go in the backyard and play. I had no idea Gina was back there. Shit happens, you know. Well, I didn't know she was in heat. I knew she was back there. I did know she was back there. But I didn't know she was in heat. Next thing I know, she stuck. I knew a certain person was going to be mad. Called him immediately. He was a little bit upset. No, we got him past it. Okay? Everything that everybody does, I was going a different direction, but I guess I can go that direction. Just because you see a breeder breeding a fucked up style of dog doesn't mean you should breed that fucked up style of dog. Just because a breeder does a breeding and this dog has a completely roach back with the high rear, dwarfism, what else is, just fuck it, just a dog with complete dwarfism from head to toe, from the head, paws, feet, everything, just complete dwarfism. If you see a dog that's bred that way, just because somebody buys that dog for $5,000, $10,000 does not mean you should breed that dog. You should not breed any dog in that way, shape, or form. You guys are letting people get away with shit. I'm not gonna do it. You guys can call me all day long. I get calls about Merles all the time. I'm not doing it. I get calls about micros, minis, exotics, extremes all the time. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing this for customers. I'm not doing this to sell a dog for a customer for $5,000. I'm not doing this to sell a dog to a customer for $10,000. I don't give a fuck what the customer wants. I know what the customer's going to get. He's going to get a healthy dog from me. She's going to get a healthy dog from me. They're going to get a dog that's going to last longer than 3 years. Simple. I'm not finna go out knowing that my dog has a roach back and go get a female that has a roach back and then breed them together. I'm not finna do it. I'm just not. I'm not finna breed a dog that creates. I'm not finna breed a puppy. I'm not finna create a puppy that has roach back. Send that puppy off for somebody else to breed it to a dog that's correct. And then go get that puppy to bring back to the parent of the roachback dog. I'm just not. You know, there's a lot of shit. This shit that you guys are doing don't make sense. It don't. Spawn has a slightly high rear. Dallas has a slightly high rear. She doesn't have a slightly high rear. Her rear top line is almost perfect. Almost perfect. Why would I go get somebody fucking top line like that, bro? I wouldn't. Why would I do that breed? A dog with a king tail and a dog with a dock tail. I want to do that breed. A dog with Easty Westy and feet and a dog with Dwarfism feet. Why would I breed them together? A lot of y'all stuff that's going on it don't make sense, but one, the community loves fucked up ass dogs. Two, y'all let these breeders get away with breeding fucked up ass dogs. And I guess it is what it is. If vets decide they don't want to take our breed or don't want to help us produce, PSLs come back, there's nothing I can do about it. I'm doing my part. I post all the time about dog information, dog health, dog nutrients, what a dog, American Bully, a proper American Bully is supposed to look like. And then I go on social media and I see nothing but likes for fucked up ass dogs. I don't get it. But it's not for me to get, because I know exactly what direction I'm going in my yard. I'm not bringing in no exotics, bro. I'm not bringing in a dog with a bulldog look. It's not happening. Exotics, not happening. Merles, not happening. It's just not. Now I know, hey, it's hot. That's what everybody wants. That's what they want. I know what I want. I want to build me a badass tribe. That's all I want. I'm not building a badass tribe for you. I'm not building a badass tribe for you. And I'm not building one for you. I'm building it for me. And then once I build that badass tribe, I want to reproduce that tribe. But once again, I'm not doing it for you. I'm not reproducing it for you. I'm not reproducing it for you. Because when I get that perfect dog, I want to reproduce it from my yard. That way, when you look in my yard, every cage you look into, it's an exact replica of this one dog, male and females on my yard, or an exact replica of this dog. That's what I want. I don't want to breed a Merle because, oh man, they're going for $8,000 and all my customers asking about them. I don't care what the customer wants. I didn't start this program for customers. Oh man, you ain't got no exotics. No, why would I fuck up my yard? It's not. Oh man, everybody wants it. I do not care. Don't care. I'm not bringing in no Merles because I don't want no deaf and blind dogs in my yard. I'm not bringing in no exotics because who the fuck fucks their dogs up like that, bro? Who the fuck, man? Oh my God. You guys think these old fucked up ass exotics, these fucking legs that curl like this, and you guys are fucking crazy. You're crazy. So I have no issues with the vets deciding, hey, you guys are breeding fucked up dogs. We're gonna put a ban on helping you breed these fucked up dogs. Not an issue with it. To be honest, I wish the registries that I'm in would stop accepting these fucked up ass dogs. It's not the reason I don't go to shows. The reason I go to shows is because I want to go to shows with my own production. 4 to 6 years from now. Yeah, we thought about going to shows this summer to show off the people I bought dogs from, show off their production. That didn't make sense after sitting and thinking about it and all the lunacy. Yeah, I want to fight and stab people at shows over stupid ass shit like stack offs. Bro, what the fuck, bro? A stack off? Y'all fighting and stabbing each other over stack offs. So fuck. And the crazy thing is, these aren't even stack offs of proper dogs. These aren't even stack offs with dogs with great conformation. Y'all are fighting over dogs that are so fucked up that calling them a gremlin is a disrespect to the fucking gremlins, bro. This is what y'all fighting over. I'm not gonna call out no breeders. For what? But they do in their yard ain't my problem, bro. What y'all do at the shows and shit ain't my problem. The fact that y'all like fucked up dogs really ain't my problem. One less customer. I know you're not gonna come by one of my dogs because you like fucked up dogs. That's cool with me. I know you won't take my dog and go breed it to a fucked up dog and then come and holler at me talking about, hey, the bitch wasn't right when you breed it to a fucked up dog. This is what it is. This is what you guys want. That's what you guys get. You're not getting it from here. You won't get an unhealthy dog from here. You will not. You won't get a Merle from here. You won't get an exotic. You just won't. You won't. One, because that's not what when I go looking for a dog, it's not what I look for. It's just not. I don't go looking for dogs with flaws. It just never made sense to me. But a lot of you guys do it because you're uneducated. Cool. It is what it is. As we progress into this world, I'm starting to notice, just like everybody else is starting to notice, a lot of y'all just fucking crazy. A lot of people are just fucking crazy. What can I do about it? I'm not gonna go crazy with you. I might go crazy watching you, because there might be some funny shit. But I'm not going crazy with you. Just not. I've never been a person that went with what everybody else does. Just never. Every choice that I've made in my life has been contrary to what other people are doing. Period. And I'm not gonna fall into a trap of creating messed up ass dogs and then breeding messed up ass dogs just so I can make the money. When I started dealing with dogs, it was never, when I was, what, 8, 9? Never about none of that, bro. I just love having them around. I love having somebody that don't fuss. Somebody that don't bitch at me. Somebody that's just ready to go kick it. One with pet, a little bit of rubbing. Come lay next to you. With their belly stuck out. This is what I like. The quietness. The quiet, cool companion. That's what I'm going to breed. Now, nope, I'm not going to talk about it. You guys can worry about the dog shows all you want. Y'all can do all of that all you guys want. You guys know the Gema. So we're going to talk about Dallas a little bit. Like I told you guys a few weeks ago, he has some behavior issues. Now, we've been working on them, and some of them are gotten better. But there's one that I can see now it's going to be a long battle. He's just food aggressive, and not to the point where, give me the food. It's more of, okay, you're not giving me the food fast enough, so I'm gonna growl to let you know you're not moving fast enough. Now, you guys know me. I've been dealing with dogs all my life. A growl doesn't bother me. I'm not even worried about a dog biting me. If I move fast enough, the dog won't get the chance to bite me. I know where to grab the dog so it can't bite me, so I'm not really too much concerned about it. But he shows warning signs. When I feed, I use the kibble. I throw in the NuVet. Shout out to my sponsor. We got a new sponsor. This actually, they sponsor the show, so this is sponsor for the show. The NuVetLabs. They actually sent Gema some prenatal vitamins, and she's currently on. She takes twice a day. They're getting ready to send her some postnatal vitamins and the puppy some vitamins. What a pretty face. Yeah, check them out. There's a link in the description or the bios or whatever. I guarantee it's in there. If not, go to the Facebook page, go to the Google page, go to the it's not on Instagram. Instagram doesn't have no space. Our websites, or just hit me up. I'll answer and I'll give you the information you need. But that's our sponsor. They have a lot of stuff. I know, like in our bully community, we deal with a lot of bully patches. They have supplements for that. They have skincare products for that. And to be honest, since I put Gigi on the supplement, she's doubled in size. To be honest, and okay, look, I normally do kibble, an egg, some raw meat, or whatever the hell natural I can throw in with the kibble. Now, as you guys know, dogs can eat a variety of things and have health benefits. So, and shout out to my boy Tory G. Big shout out to him, bro. Like your barf diet is truthful. Like it's truthful. Like real talk. I know a lot of people do barf diets. QBN has a barf diet. I think Hollow Fame might have a barf diet. But Tory G, the vegetables, the fruits, that's the fruit. That's the fruits. I'm a sucker for fruits. I've always had fruits in my life since I was fucking a kid. And as an adult, I still buy them today. This is the one that eats the fruits with me. So now I add them into her bowl. Spawn is a little picky about what fruits, but he loves the greens. He loves the carrots. Yeah, if you guys don't know who Tory G is, Torian Garrett, check him out. He has a great video. I'm pretty sure he can send you.